Hey guys, I've been keeping an eye out for more unusual locking pliers designs. Found this one from the 1940s, made by a company called ShurGrip out of Rockford, Illinois. The top half of it is pretty much a carbon copy of the ViseGrip, but on the bottom half, there's some other stuff going on. The ShurGrip was invented by Walter Pugh in 1946, so this came out 6 years after the ViseGrip. It uses a unique sliding pin design, so when the handle is closed, it pivots off that orange toggle link, causing one pin in the handle to slide up. Then there's a second sliding pin in the jaw that slides forwards. It's a bit of a complicated design. If we compare it to the standard ViseGrip, the ViseGrip has one less moving part, one less pivot point, and it doesn't have any slidey parts. I'm guessing ShurGrip made those changes to the design to get around ViseGrip's patent. I don't see any benefits to that design. Pugh said in his patent documentation that it was to provide more constant leverage than in prior wrenches. But it doesn't really feel any different from a ViseGrip when I clamp it down. The only difference I noticed was that the ShurGrip's jaws don't open as wide when opened, so the handle doesn't hang down as far on the bottom. That might let you get into tighter spots than the ViseGrip. The ShurGrip must have been more expensive to produce, too. The lower handle on it is cast, whereas on the ViseGrip it's stamped. Otherwise, it's pretty similar to a ViseGrip. It has the same weld for the adjustment screw here. The threaded adjustment screw is the same. The upper jaw is brazed on the same way as the ViseGrip. They just changed the clamping mechanism, probably to get around the patent. There's not really any negatives to the design, other than there's more moving parts, which could equal more failure points. It does take a bit of effort to open the pliers back up, since there's no release lever, but the early ViseGrips didn't have release levers yet either, so that wouldn't have been a big deal back then. I bet if you handed someone a ShurGrip and told them it was a ViseGrip, they probably wouldn't notice the difference. I don't think they made these for too long. ShurGrip apparently moved to Chicago and became Lane ShurGrip sometime in the 50s, and they kind of disappear after that. This is the only one I've ever seen. Mine says patent pending on it, and the patent wasn't approved until 1950, so I'm guessing mine is an early, late 40s production model. Yeah, it's an interesting piece of tool history. While the ViseGrip patent was active, companies looked for a way to copy the design, but make it just different enough that they wouldn't get sued. Or, who knows, maybe Pugh's changes to the design were legitimate improvements. I can't tell. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my channel for more unusual tool reviews. See you later. Bye.